Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me in this video. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Quinn. I also go by QP, and on my channel I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos. So in this video, I want to share with you guys our empty house tour of the house that we've been living in for the past 3 years. We recently just bought a house a little bit south of Austin, and we are so excited for this new home, but we've also love our old home that we rented. So I figured I would share this house with you guys, because I know I filmed a lot in here, but I never really did a house tour for you guys. Also, the Austin real estate market has been completely crazy. So I just figured it would be kind of fun to show you guys or tell you the price of this house and what it's going for right now, because we definitely did not start renting it for the price that it's renting right now. So anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So right here we are in the foyer of the house. I apologize if it is echoey because the house is completely empty. I'm trying to make up for it with this microphone. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but we're just gonna go with it. This foyer, I don't know what the technical pronunciation is a little bit on the narrow side, but it's really cute because it's really bright. Then right off of the entrance, we have the study. This was Jordan's office when we lived here, and it was really nice because he can actually see like everything on the streets. And as you guys see, the lights in here are automatic, so it's motion sensor lights. And so it turns on automatically, which I actually really like, and I never lived in a house with motion sensor lights before, and I will never not have motion sensor lights after this house because it spoils you. You don't even have to worry about the lights when you come into a room. So past the front entrance, we have the powder room. Again, motion sensor lights. You guys, they are amazing. We're going to be installing them in our new house. We haven't had the time to install them yet, but I cannot wait because I'm already forgetting to turn off lights. When we lived here, I had a sign that said like toilet on here, so people knew this was like the powder room where they needed to go. And then right off of the powder room, we have this cute little like closet underneath the stairs. So we come in here. This was so nice because it actually goes in like really, really deep in here, like super deep, because this is underneath the stairs. So we literally just threw everything in this closet, and I absolutely loved it because it's kind of hidden away, but it's still a pretty decent sized storage. So after that, we come into the main living space of the downstairs. So we have our kitchen, which I absolutely love. I think this is the one thing that sold me on this house when we were looking. Honestly, at that time, I was looking at all these homes and a lot of them were older. And then I finally found this house. I love how big this center island is. And I like that it's counter height. Half the time I'm behind the counter. So I kind of have like limited sight because I'm so short. So when it's counter height like this and it's like low, I can actually see like all across the room, and I feel like I'm actually part of like everything else going on, and I'm not like just stuck in the kitchen. So I love, love, love this island and this kitchen. It is honestly so beautiful, and we've had so many great meals in here. I've learned so many recipes in this kitchen, so it's going to hold a really good place in my heart. Also, the pantry here was so nice because it is huge. This also has automatic lights, which I think it's burnt out right now, so we need to replace those. And then over here, we have the laundry room right off the kitchen, and I absolutely love the amount of storage space in this laundry room. I love the design of it because it's not like a huge laundry room, but they did such a good job with the cabinetry. And so we were able to get like a ton of storage in here. And then this space right here, right next to the staircase, is our dining area. So we don't really have a formal dining room, and I actually kind of like that because it is very open concept. So what happens is we had our table here like lengthwise, and then our TV's over there, and so we were able to sit at the table and watch TV, or if we have guests over, we can, you know, still see our guests who are in the living area. So I actually really like that. I love the open concept of this house. It honestly is so beautiful, and I love also the kind of like bench seating on that windowsill. We didn't really use it for a bench. I probably would have made cushions for that because I think that would be really cute to turn that into a bench, add some throw pillows on there, and just kind of have it be like an additional seating area. All right, so we're gonna pivot over here to the living area. So this is where we had our big white leather sectional and then our TV right there. And so yeah, it was just a lot of fun being able to hang out here. And then I love the big sliding glass doors on that wall and the windows too. It brings in so much light and it just really gives you kind of that indoor-outdoor living kind of feel. All right, so we're going to walk over to the master bedroom. This is the only bedroom that is downstairs. And so here it is. I love the size of this room. I love the bay windows and how much light comes in. And yeah, it's just really nice. And all of the ceilings on the first floor are, I believe, 10 feet tall ceilings. So they're very high up. It just has this like great open feel. And then over here, off of the master, we have the ensuite. This was another selling point for me because of this shower. This is probably the biggest shower I've ever seen. We don't have a bathtub in this bathroom. They took out the bathtub that most master bathrooms have and they just replaced it with a gigantic shower. And I kind of like that because I rarely take baths and most of our bathtubs just kind of collect dust. I love the white cabinets in here. Again, lots and lots of storage in this house. And then in here we have a linen closet as well that is, you know, very high ceiling, so this goes pretty high up. And then in here is a little like water closet. And again, love the extra cabinet space. And then to the right here we have our master closet. And this is also a huge closet, which I absolutely love. I don't think that we ever actually fill this closet out because it's so massive. All right, so we are leaving the master bedroom right now, but before we go upstairs, I wanna show you guys the backyard because I think that that is another selling point for me. The backyard in this house is absolutely beautiful. So let's take a look. So again, these huge sliding glass doors lead outside to a really nice side covered patio. Even though that gets like over 100 degrees here, it doesn't feel like it's that hot because you're under the shade and there's that fan going, so it circulates air. So it's really, really nice to have that covered patio. I also like that they extended the patio out a little bit, and that is really nice. And they also built this beautiful barbecue area as well, which we utilize quite a lot in the summer. It's not a huge yard, but it's actually just landscaped really well. I think the backyard is one of my favorite parts of this house. It's honestly so stunning and it's given me a lot of ideas for backyard and landscape designs. All right, we're going upstairs right now, and this was my domain when we were living here. All right, so when you get to the top of the stairs, there is this massive second living area. I think they technically call it a game room. And if you have kids, this is like the perfect area for them to play, for them to watch TV, for them to get rowdy and like have all their toys up here while still leaving the downstairs living area and the dining room kind of clutter-free. But of course, since we don't have kids, this was my filming studio and like sewing room. Over here we have just the best lighting of any room that I could think of. So we have 4 windows on this wall alone and then 4 smaller windows on the wall behind me. So this was where I actually did most of my filming. I had these double doors kind of as the backdrop for a lot of my try-on hauls, and these doors are right in the middle of like the windows. So there's like a little gap right here and the doors are right in the middle there. So you're getting lighting from 2 sides and then over there and then lighting from over there also. So it's just phenomenal lighting during the day in this like exact space right here. That's why I did so many videos here and I absolutely loved it. And then this is my sewing space, and I really like this nook because there's more cabinets over here. So I kept a lot of my nail stuff, my sewing stuff in this area, and it was just kind of like my sewing corner. So right off of the living room or my filming studio, I have this powder room, which was really nice because even though this has only 2 full bathrooms, it has 4 total bathrooms like with toilets. And it's so nice because when we have guests, there's not like a limited amount of toilets people can use. And then in here, we have a place that was most dear to my heart. It's my office. So I spent quite a lot of time sitting in this room editing, doing research, and like kind of thinking of ideas for videos. I don't edit my own videos anymore, but I still spend a lot of time in my office. So I'm really gonna miss this space. So this room is actually technically a media room. So the blinds on these are blackout curtains or blackout blinds. And so, how do I do this? So when you pull them down, it's like completely dark in here. Especially if you have the doors closed and there are blackout blinds on the doors as well. So because of that, this is a really great media room. So you can have like a couch in here, and it's set up for like television or like a big TV. And I think you can even do like speakers and stuff in this room as well. If we had kids and stuff and I didn't have to work from home, I would totally utilize the space because it's so nice to have like your own little theater. All right, and then the final parts of this house is kind of like our guest quarters or our guest wing. So we are entering this hallway right here. When you enter the hallway to the right, we have a bedroom. So let's go over here first. I really like this bedroom because it looks out to the street, which I really like. I wish like our bedroom looked out to the front of our house so I can see what's going on, but our bedroom's in the back of the house. So I really like the idea of like having a guest room here, but we only had one guest room in this house, so we ended up putting it closer to the bathroom because we thought it was more private. So this room actually was our junk room. So we kept like miscellaneous things in this room that we didn't know where to put. So I'm going to take you to the other side of the guest wing. So over here, the first room is the bathroom. This is a second floor bathroom we have. I really like this bathroom because it's split into two sections. So there's like the vanity section that includes a double vanity, which is really nice. So if you have multiple guests, there are extra sinks so people can get ready at the same time. And even on top of that, there is a separate room for the shower, bathtub, and the toilet. So right off of that, we have just like another linen closet. I kept a bunch of toiletries, towels, and extra things for our guests in this closet. Anything that they might possibly need or forget, I try to stock them up. And then we have the last two bedrooms, one on each side behind me. So this room right here was our second junk room. It's probably the smallest of the 4 bedrooms that we have. It's still a nice size. I was thinking about making this our kind of like home gym if we were gonna stay longer, but then right before I did anything with that, we decided to go ahead and buy a house and move. So that never happened. So this just stayed a junk room. And then let's go to the very last bedroom. This right here was our guest room. I would say this is a little bit smaller than the room up front that I said I really liked, but we decided to make this our guest room because it is so close to the bathroom. So we just thought it would be a little bit more private for guests to stay in this room and not have to pass through that kind of open area to come to the bathroom from like the other room. We had a queen size bed in here with a nightstand and like, you know, just a media console and a mirror. And that was pretty much it. And our guest room was pretty simple, but our guests really liked it and they loved the privacy that, you know, they can have this entire wing to themselves while they're staying with us. So that is pretty much it for the guest suite and pretty much the last area of our house. As with the title of this video, I wanted to talk with you guys about the pricing for this house as of right now. As I mentioned before, the real estate market in Austin has been crazy. Actually, all of Texas has been crazy, and I think all of the United States this year has been crazy also. But I really do think that the Austin market is going to stay pretty crazy, even if like the market adjusts, because so many businesses and so many people are moving here from out of states. So I'm very, very curious to see how the market does in this area like in the next few years. I don't even know how much more they can go up. So this house was listed for rent for $3,500, and I will tell you that we did not pay that much when we originally started renting this house. So it's gone up so much just within the last year alone. And the price of this house, I think, has doubled, nearly doubled since we moved in, which I find like just so mind-blowing. Regardless though, I absolutely love this house. We had so many great memories in this house. This house is located in South Austin. It is only about 20 minutes from downtown, and to get anywhere up north, it's about 30 to 45 minutes, which actually is not that bad of a drive at all. So everything is in very close proximity to this house, and for that reason, that's why I really enjoyed living here. It was so convenient. The house that we are moving into is about an hour south of Austin. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think the house is like perfect for us, but it doesn't have the location like this house does. So, I mean, there are pros and cons of both homes, but this is why I really enjoyed living in this house. And yeah, I just think Austin is a great area to be. So if you are looking into moving to Austin, this is probably what you're gonna get for about $3,500. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour and kind of just me talking about the house that we've been living in for the past 3 years. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do you live in Austin, or like, would you move to Austin? Let me know all of that. I'm very curious. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on the subscribe button right there and hit that bell notification so you can see more videos like this. I have to see you in the next video. Bye.